Okay, I should be live. Hi, it's me, your mother goose Justine, and I am back with another Amberlynn Reed React. I would love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. Today I'm going to be reacting to Amber definitely not having BED for 16 minutes, a video by Chicken Pickle. I'll have a timestamp to when that reaction begins pinned in the comments, and it's also going to be in the description of today's video. I kind of didn't want to watch her new video because I don't think there are weight loss surgery updates in her new video. Unless I'm wrong, you guys can let me know and then I'll watch it. And don't get me spoiled, I'll just watch it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure her new video is nothing. Like I really just care about the weight loss surgery at this point. Amber has been wanting this for the entirety of her channel. So I mean, that's kind of all I care about. And she said that the dietitian was meeting with the surgeon or something. Not this past Friday, but the Friday before because she's behind. I just want to know what's going on. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if we're getting updates or so I'm skipping that video. And I want to watch something else because I feel like this is pretty important. This is like I think Amber's dealing with just consequences of her past lies. Like she was using binge eat disorder as an excuse for so long that it finally kind of bit her in the butt. So anyway, let's see who was first. Sorry guys. Cole Crystal was first. Next was Punk Rock Noir, Nanny, Garlic, Azure, Kelly, The Vegan Pill. Welcome everybody. Yogi Bear said she had the surgery and lost 200 pounds. She wishes. I mean, that's what she wants, but unfortunately, there's a whole friggin' process you got to go through to get the surgery, and Amber seems to struggle with that whole bit. Hey, C's Life. Guardians is in here. We haven't seen her in so long. I hope you feel better soon, Guardians. So Ursine said nothing much happens in this new video. It was just her stalling for time for 8 minutes. And that's what happens when you're not honest with your audience. It's like, what do you even talk about? You have to like think of things to talk about, and she has to, she like, I don't know. It's got to be so hard to live life that way as a vlogger, like because it's like, oh, they think this, but I'm doing this, so I gotta post this instead of just posting. I don't know. Kristen said, I was just watching the old Michael B. Petty where she gained 10 pounds overnight. That's the sort of thing that can happen with a binge, guys. I'm not sure if she does or doesn't have binge disorder. I'm not a psychologist, or I'm not going to attempt to diagnose nothing. All I know is that Amber has said that she has binge disorder for a very long time. So, yes. Wait, who said? Oh no, she just deleted it. I got someone in here who actually took the day off today, and they're like so happy about it. My sister Mert, she has pneumonia, and she's been actually taking days off, like using sick time, and she's kind of struggling with it. Like she feels bad about it, but she's like, I got pneumonia. You got sick time for a reason. Sick time isn't just for, taking the day off because you don't feel like going in. It's so frustrating when you have to use it. You have to use it when you're actually sick. Azure asked what was Justine's highest. I'm not sure what you mean about that. If you're talking about my highest weight, it was probably between 320 and 330. I don't have an exact because I was 320 something, and then I didn't weigh myself again after it for a long time, so I don't think I got back on the scale until I was sure I had lost some weight. So anyway, I know Matt Zimmer said, "How dare she not go to work and possibly not make it?" And I know, yeah, we did just start Lou Jane. In fact, this is the beginning where you can skip. So Meow said, "I love your sister's name. I've never heard it before." What, Mert? That's her nickname. That's a nickname. That's just something I started calling her. Her name is Erica, which I think is kind of funny. I don't know. I don't know why. I just think it's funny because I never call her that, so it's like funny. Altus asked, "Is it true you Americans get a set number of sick days?" Well, it depends on the company you work for. They all have different policies. Usually companies give you a week or two worth of sick days. And then there's separate days for vacation. You know, it depends on the company. But anyway, my sister has plenty of sick time that like she never uses, so Erica's I'm just laughing because of an inside joke I'm thinking of. I couldn't even tell it to you guys. It wouldn't make sense. I'll just say it. I don't know if you guys are going to think it's funny. One time, me and my sister were looking at a meme, and it was the meme. It wasn't a meme. It was like an angry fast food worker. She was angry and raging in the restaurant, right? And she had a name tag, and it was Erica. And my sister said, "Of course, her name is Erica." It was just funny. I don't know. Nothing. I can't even think of her name now without laughing, remembering that. Oh, inside jokes. Anyway. You have to take vacation days for sick days, Key Scribbles? That's terrible. That's just terrible. You don't have separate? Jeez. Sketch said, I don't get a lot of PTO at all, which means paid time off for non-Americans or whatever. I don't get a lot of PTO at all, so sometimes I just stop working to save my sanity. I think that's a great idea. You feel like Ericas are calm Junix? You don't know enough Ericas. God, I wish you guys could see the meme. Like, it was just an inside joke. All right, Cole Crystal opened the can. Justine's hair. Right, let's talk about it. So today is day 4 of that wash that I did in my members section. Using the only product I used was Vitacurl Tress Effects Styling Gel. This is the only product I used 4 days ago, okay? I haven't even refreshed this. It was in a bun all day yesterday. I didn't do a single thing yesterday. I took yesterday completely off from life. Have you guys ever had a day like that where you just take the day off and check out entirely? That was my day yesterday, right? I did nothing. So I was real nervous when I took this out of a bun, literal 1 hour before this stream. It was 12 p.m., right? I'm going live at 1. I had no time to refresh, so I figured I would probably just tie it up today, but I took it out and it looked like this after 4 days. And after doing that, this is the only product I used, okay? Like, this has been an unbelievable wash day. I smoothed some frizz with I keep using this, the Curl Rain Miracle Gel, or Miracle, I keep calling this gel, Miracle Oil. Just a few drops, and I just smoothed. That's literally all I did. like I am like so blown away. But and you know what? I really feel like this has to do with someone asked where I got this. I bought this at Salon Envy because I have a hookup. I'm gonna be honest, and I can't share my hookup, and I wish I could. But this is kind of expensive. I think this bottle retails for like 26. However, I think like honest to God, and it's really unfortunate that I'm saying this, but I really feel like it might be worth it to get the premium products. I really hate to say it. Yeah, Megan said, "Wow, Justine, never would have guessed your hair was in a bun an hour ago." Not only was it in a bun, okay? It was in a bun for well over 24 hours. I can't even like figure when it was in I wrapped it up in a bun probably after the last time I streamed. When was that? like it's and then I didn't stream at all or do anything yesterday. And then I took it out. Just make sure you sleep with a sleep cap because that's when your hair really gets messed up while you're sleeping. Cool Mom had a scammer take out $931 out of my account yesterday. I haven't been able to stop crying. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Speaking of, have you guys been following this SVB nonsense? The SVB bank? I swear to guys, I never oh, hey, all the glitter. It's good to see you. I swear, guys, I've never even heard of this bank. I've never even heard of it until like yesterday or something. No. Who said that? To replace my oil with olive oil? Are you kidding me? That would smell horrible. I'm not putting olive oil in my hair. No way. No. This doesn't just have oil in it. It also has a whole list of ingredients. But anyway, absolutely not all. I would smell like cutlets. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, I think I'm not sure who said it. Color Me Vibrant said billionaires will get bailed out as always. See, that's what I don't understand about this whole. Oh no, Kelly said, "Oh no, here we go, guys." I'm not gonna get on a roll with this stuff because I can't because I've been obsessed with it for days and I need a break. But what I don't understand is what Meow said, "I come from somewhere where people slap an olive oil for every life issue." I imagine it's like good for your skin and stuff. I just don't think I'd put in my hair. Sarah said we were worried we wouldn't make payroll. See, this is what I don't understand. So like, apparently they're going to be covering the deposits in that bank. So people aren't going to be losing money, I think. But are they going to be doing that for like are they going to be doing that for every bank that goes bust following this? Because this is just the first of a domino thing, I'm sure. So, well, Kelly said money is fake. That's it doesn't feel very fake when we're buying our groceries, medicine, and weed ad though. That's the problem. Sure doesn't seem fake then. Anyway, so FDIC took over. So they're just going to take over like every bank now. And also, can the FDIC cover my gambling losses? Sorry. Like what the like the things they pick and choose to friggin' like I get like okay, so I'm just wondering, so they're replacing all those deposits, right? I'm not saying like I'm mad that they're doing that. I'm glad they're doing it. But like if you could, right, they made a funding facility. I heard about that, Yogi Bear. So can they print me a funding facility? Like you're only going to do it. Yeah, heck yeah, my shirt has the Enron logo. What other shirt you guys think I would wear today? Anyway, so right, Color Me Vibrant said, "I feel you, Justine. I would love my student loans paid off. What about my sister's car she's still paying for? Like, and all, like, come on." Like, you take on a risk. You take on a risk. So, it might not pan out, but it always pans out for you if you're a big bank. Like, that seems so not fair. Like, if I were to gamble and lose a bunch of money, like, no one's paying me back. Like, I'm getting mad. Like, who? Right, they're covering over 250K. I mean, look. Kelly said Enron. These kids don't know about Enron. I was obsessed with Enron. I used to want to work there so bad when I was a kid. I was so impressed with Enron and its commercials. And honestly, that's why I have the shirt. It's a memory. It was actually a dream for me to work for the company myself one day. Like, I thought the commercials were so cool for Enron. Like, and then when I found out the whole thing was smoke and mirrors, it was really hard for me to accept. And I was a child. I'm pretty sure I was in high school. Like, I really wanted to work there. It was like the only company, but I didn't know what it was. I kind of didn't understand I never understood what the company even did. It turns out no one did. I was just so impressed with it. And anyway, Edna says I was an accounting major in '06. Oh, man. Anyway, that's honestly. Anyway. Yeah, Ursinate said energy markets are wild, but yes, I was lied to, Yogi Bear. Let me tell you, there's a reason why I grew up to be so cynical. This didn't just happen. Color Me Vibrant said, crazy. I was more accountable at 18 signing for loans than middle-aged rich tech boys getting repeatedly bailed out. It just doesn't... Cool Mom said I was 5 in '06. '06, I was not 5, but I was definitely an adult. Technically. Anyway, let's move on from that. Sketch asked, I wonder what Amber's take on Enron is. Guys, I am way more cynical than you guys have any idea. I just don't talk about it. Who said that? Cole Crystal. Yes, I am very cynical. Yogi Bear said, I was the cynical jerk while I was at university. Oh, everyone is at university. Everybody is. They're like, nobody knows more than them. They know everything because they're 18 now. But please. Anyway. Oh my God, your mom was born in 1980. Oh my God, your mom is not much older than me. That's awkward. Anyway. Anyway, so I'm very happy to be doing this because I don't know if you guys can tell, but this stream is actually taking me out of a hole I've been in for the past day following this stuff. And I just don't know that's right, Old Man YouTube said Justine is based. I still don't know what that means, but thank you. You don't get to be based without being cynical. I just realized that everything was a lie. Like, I just realized everything was a lie. First of all, it all started with the Enron thing. I had no idea. The people on TV talking about Enron in my young brain seemed so smart, and they just knew so much more than me, and they must know what Enron does. And like, I looked up to them. I was like, oh my God. I wanted to be a part of that world, I wanted to go to my New York office with a briefcase and all of it, working for Enron. Like, it was I was a very good student, and that's what I wanted to do. And hold on, I'm talking about Enron.
How's your cozy stream going?
Why? Do you want to join?
I mean, maybe I could just say hi.
Yeah, come on in. Get me off this topic. Thank you. So,
I just wanted to come say hi.
I told everybody that you're home with pneumonia.
I'm sick.
She's very sick.
I'm sick.
She's been on an antibiotic though, so I think she can steroids. So I think she can breathe on me. We were talking about your name.
My name?
Erica. Because for some reason, saying your name Erica made me laugh because it reminded me of a meme.
What meme?
Do you remember that you...
No, I don't remember. What are you talking about?
Do you remember that there was a...
Get your words out.
Okay. There was a... You remember this. It was a fast food worker that was raging, and she had a name...
I gotta go. See, this is why I don't come in here.
I'm
being berated.
She had a name tag called Erica that said Erica, and then you said, "Oh, of course her name is Erica."
You'll have to send me it.
Erica,
no,
this was years ago, and I'm still. Oh, Kelly said, hello."
Hi, Kelly.
Kelly's the one that gave us the Sloan Envy hookup.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Yes. So we say hello to Kelly. Anyway, so I don't even know if it was a meme. It was like a video. But it was hilarious. And then when you said that, of course her name is Erica, like I died. You don't remember this?
Not even at all.
This is probably from 3 years ago, and I remember it. All right, get out, because I have to start reacting, actually.
You haven't started at all?
Please don't touch my hair. Don't touch it. Why? I'm not washing it today.
It's so pretty.
I know. Isn't it pretty? I did nothing. I told them all about it. All I did...
I'm sure you did, Justine.
Yep.
I'm sorry, guys, that you have to go through this now. This is... Not only do you have to go through it, but I also have to go through it every single day.
I smoothed in this. This is what
all right.
tames the frizz. I'm done talking about my hair now if you want to come back.
No, you can't. No. No coming back.
Okay, Erica. Mertz's lungs are dangling. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. Yeah, Matt Simmer said, I just watched a docuseries about Bernie Madoff. Anyway, so, you know, after I learned that everybody on TV was lying about Enron, and I had no idea the whole time what was even going on with the company. Either that or they were lying about it. So I was all sorts of disillusioned, even when I was a teenager, guys. Okay? I was all sorts of disillusioned. Then I got into the, what do you call it? The financial crisis. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. I know, Erica, I imagine she'd be very humorous reacting, so I wish she stayed, but of course I scared her away with my hair talk. Speaking of, guys, are you ready to get this going? Because let's remind ourselves of how... Let's remind ourselves that Amberlynn Reid definitely does not have BED. So, you know, maybe she said it over and over again, but she definitely does not have it. Okay? Believe her. According to Amber. So, I want you guys to check out and subscribe to Chicken Pickle. You know what? Why don't I give you guys a link to Chicken Pickle? I'll put it in the chat right now. Because that's where it's a small channel. And, let me plop this here. It's a small channel. So I want to make sure that you guys hook them up with some likes and that kind of stuff. My computer's dying because I'm a jerk and I forgot to charge it. So hold on. Brandon said, please believe her. She needs you to. Yogi Bear's reminding us that a contagion is spreading globally. I'm sure it is. Sorry, guys. We started it here in America. I got nothing. We suck. Plus, I think we started it when we started raising the interest rates. Blame us. That's fine. I don't know what to say. Anna said we dad, the origin. Miss V asked, so who is the supposed binge monster? Becky? Well, let's find out. Okay, so have you guys subscribed to Chicken Pickle yet? So definitely check them out. And, okay. Amberlynn Reid, definitely not having binge eating disorder for 16 minutes. No, she only eats very dainty portions, guys.
Bad to happen to me. And I get messages like that all the time.
I feel very attacked!
You are a disrespectful piece of shit.
Illiterate! What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
I have been diagnosed.
That's all right. There's a lot going on today, but I'm on top of it. Oh my god, I did watch the Oscars. Brendan Fraser, or no, I didn't watch it, but I heard that Brendan Fraser got an Oscar for The Whale, which was excellent. Anyway, speaking of The Whale... Oh, don't come for me.
Binge eating in the past, and I was scared. I was so scared to say that, and obviously, because if you were to binge after weight loss surgery, you could get really sick.
Yes.
There has been people who have died because of it. It's a very scary thing. So
okay, but
with
no,
the psychologist,
hold on.
He was able to see that I was past that stage of my life.
Okay. I did not call her that, meow. Alright, so the psychologist who knew her for 5 minutes took one look at this 500-pound person and just believed her when she said she didn't binge, I guess.
And I was diagnosed with binge eating about a year ago. And since then, I have seen a psychologist for a year. A lot has changed since then when it comes to like my mentality and what I consider a binge. And
well, wait a minute. So, but that's kind of moving the goalpost. So it's not that you stopped binging, you just stopped considering them binges? Is that what... Kelly said, you can get really sick. Amberlyn Reed, the weight loss expert. I was going to say, Mama Goob points out it's very rare and unlikely to actually unalive yourself by overeating after weight loss surgery, but they do need to make sure that you can follow instructions. It has more to do with that than, you know, than what do you call it, like rupturing her stomach. That's kind of unlikely, but it's, to me, what I think is that it's more about, are you able to follow instructions? Because if you have some kind of disorder that prevents you from following instructions for whatever reason, then that's a problem.
the whole thing. You guys have seen that firsthand. I showed you guys a binge, I think it was in December, and you guys...
I am binging.
Right? Oh my god!
I want to show you what it is.
What an asshole.
Because this is just...
Remember when she posted this?
reality. So I originally wanted...
She called this a binge. A burger and fries. She got a side of something with it. I forget what. I think, this is like, she's fooled us so much. She's fooled herself to a point. I think she doesn't even know what the truth is. And then it caught up with her with this weight loss surgery nonsense. She's trying to. Anyway, right? A lunch is a binge. Apparently, this was so rude when she posted this, guys. Come on, this is rude. This is like disrespect. I can't. Like, binge eating disorder is serious. Like, what the blank?
So I got this place called Rally's.
I love Checkers fries, by the way. They're so freaking good.
Which it's also known as Checkers in some places.
Yes. Love them.
I got
They're
a
so
single
good.
cheeseburger. I took everything off it. Like ketchup, mustard. I don't like all that. And I just got onion. We have a fry. And
That's what it was.
4 mozzarella sticks, which I've already ate 2. And then I got a root beer. So
I don't know, guys. I feel like this is kind of a, oh, my medicine's a little late this week. I definitely slept in today. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like this is kind of a typical meal. I don't know what you guys think. I've had the Checkers banana shake in the past. Color me vibrant. Don't remind me. Anyway. Like, she's just, this is, like, she's trolled so hard and for so long, she doesn't even know herself what's a troll and what's not.
there it is for you guys.
What
So if this was an overeating situation where I want to show you guys the difference in that, I probably would have not gotten the soda. Definitely not. And I wouldn't have gotten the mozzarella sticks. I would have gotten just a small fry and just the cheeseburger.
How is a small fry and a cheeseburger overeating? I mean, it's not a good meal. I wouldn't say it's healthy, but I wouldn't. Right, old man YouTube said this is a meal. If this is a binge, then I also have BED. I can't.
There's the difference in that. So, I don't know. I just feel like there's levels. Also, when it comes to like mentally, when I'm binging, I'm mentally unwell while I'm eating. While I'm overeating, obviously it's not at the quantity of binging, but it's like I'm not mentally unwell when I'm overeating. Like I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll try to explain it some other time when I'm not actually binging.
And you guys were like, that's just a normal meal.
Yes.
So the way that I see binging is very different than the standard binging. And that's been hard for me to like wrap my head around. The psychologist said, you know, binging is eating 3 times what you normally would as a person, not what is a normal amount to eat.
So when she said that, like, did she mean that literally? Guys, I don't even know. And Anna said this is emotional eating, not binging. I don't know, guys. She just has no idea what she's even... Marigold points out, Amber wants us to forget about the Chinese buffets, 20-piece McNuggets, the giant Dove bars, the hot Cheeto binges. I can't.
As a person, but
she's so dainty. You know, she's dainty for a 500-pound person. So.
What is your normal? And I don't do that. That I don't do. I overeat, sure, but I never eat 3 times or 4 times the amount that I normally would eat.
Okay, so I had a chocolate peanut butter yasso as the first thing. And then I
start off their day with an ice cream bar.
ordered this like open-faced turkey cheesy onion sandwich, some like cheesy and steak-y fries. It was pretty tasty. Then I got some Starbucks. This is just...
That's a very large something.
It's a chai tea, and I got some other...
I bet that drink alone is like hundreds of calories. When I get Starbucks, I try not to get ventis and that kind of stuff for a reason.
Some Starbucks. This is just a chai tea, and I got some of their mandolin cakes, which is one of my faves. And I was craving a chocolate chip cookie. Oh my God, this sounds so good right now. So I got one of those. Next thing I am having, if I ever say that I'm off a track, it's probably because I either had one of these, I plan on having one of these. It is a Sonic slush.
So it's just when you have one of these. It's not when you get multiple cookies and a giant milkshake from Starbucks.
And
no, this is old. Mia Monster said she's not even trying anymore. She never did, but this is a walk down memory lane of Amber not having binging disorder.
I'm obsessed. I get the blue coconut with the cherry. The anemic in me says hell to the yes, so that is what...
Hell to the yes, that giant slushy. Hell to... Kelly said she smacked her lips, like dopamine incoming. Good luck. Look at that face that I paused on. Oh, she's about to get that hit. Hold on. Someone said something I wanted to... Lodi said, I think this burger meal was a deliberate trick to prove that she doesn't binge. She was already planning for weight loss surgery back then. She was trying to rewrite history with that. So this video is attempting to show her actual history. So
okay, guys, so my tongue is blue.
Oh God, she's like a child. She's
slushy. The slushy usually takes me like a couple hours to drink. It's just one of those things that I like sip on. But I ordered Arby's. I got a large diet
This is all the same day.
I think
by
I've
the
had
way.
Arby's like a couple times in my life, so
Oh, so
We'll
you
see.
had to get it. You know what I've only had, I think, twice in my life is vegan donuts. It's for a reason.
I actually like this place. So, large curly fry. That's good.
God, Arby's curly fries. By the way, if you buy them frozen at the grocery store, which I've done several times, they are accidentally vegan. So they're so good. I would binge on those too.
So good. I got a mac and cheese. It says stir before eating. Okay. Oh, look how cheesy. Okay. Do as they say. So cheesy. Last thing I got is a crispy fish burger sandwich. Who knows what? Wow. So it looks
like
like
she doesn't, not even knowing what she's ordering. She said it's fried and it belongs in my mouth, so I'll get it.
just tartar sauce, the fish, some lettuce. Looks good. Smells good. Let's dive into it. Shall we?
City.
10 out of 10 recommend.
Dances and all.
I don't think I ever realized like how many calories I was eating. I would like it to be known that not every day I am off track is like this. Are there days like this? Yes, of course.
Oh, Jamie said that mac and cheese was loaded with calories. It looks like everything she ate this day was loaded with calories. You can't really, in addition, you can't really accurately count calories when you're getting takeout because you don't know exactly what they're putting in it or how much they're putting in it. So,
But this off track
right, the addict's happy dance. That's right, Kay.
day was just
Oh, thank you. Kelly points out it's 310 calories. That's what I was saying. That's like hundreds of calories. I knew it. For the venti chai latte and Starbucks, not the worst choice you could make calorie-wise if she didn't add anything extra. I don't know. That's pretty bad to start your day with a 300 calorie sugar and fat laden. It's not like I don't do it myself sometimes, but I think Amber does it kind of frequently.
insanely bad. In total, I ate 5,000.
She estimates this. She's estimating here. That's the best I could do too. I don't know.
121 calories.
Would eat. This whole being diagnosed with binge eating has been very strange, and I think it's hard and confusing because think of it this way. I am 500 pounds.
Well, Amber, what bothers me is it's not like this binge eating diagnosis came out of a vacuum. She tried convincing us that she had some kind of eating disorder or whatever for her entirety of her channel. She always blames the binge monster. So it's odd that when she was diagnosed, that she acted so shocked about it because she tried convincing us that she had a disorder and we can't pick on her because of her disorder for so many years. Jeez.
I have been 572. I have been almost 600 pounds. You can't get that way unless you are eating large quantities of food.
Right.
Is that just like massively overeating, or is that binging? For the normal person, it looks like binging. Like when I watch 600 Pound Life and they show what they're eating, I've never ate that much in one sitting.
That's TV. I've also seen people that were on my 600 Pound Life talk about it, you know, years later after the show was on and stuff. And they like, it's actually like a stage scene. Like, you know, in the beginning, it follows the same couple of scenes. The get up scene, the shower scene, the breakfast scene, and the going food shopping scene. The episodes always start with those four scenes, right? And they kind of, excuse me, they kind of make them, they kind of make them eat all that food. you know, they don't actually eat that much in the morning, but it's just for TV, right? Anyway, Kelly said, pick a narrative, you liar. She's been picking a narrative for as long as she's had her YouTube.
Later, and I'm ready to eat the house. It's this overpowering sensation that I get, and only people who struggle with binge eating will ever understand.
She used to have little speeches like this every couple of videos. Just little, I have no control because I've binge eating little speeches, right? We all remember them, guys. Yeah, it's a scripted reality TV, Jamie, and you know that it's friggin' fake because it's the same 4 scenes over and over again, and not everybody starts their day that way. I know I don't start every day with. It does take about 20 minutes to get up, but with the shower, with the giant meal, I don't go grocery shopping right after breakfast every day, like. But in my 600-pound life land, they do. So you know it's staged.
And so I don't really want to sit here and have to explain myself, what I experience when I go through it. But it's really terrifying. I feel like...
No, but you got to explain yourself to a bariatric surgeon, though, if you're trying to get weight loss surgeries, right? They want to know why you're unable to control yourself around food, so...
I'm almost being possessed. And I know a lot of people who don't suffer from binge eating, they look at it and they say, no, this is just a lie for you to eat. I literally hate food right now. I hate food so bad, but I'm about to stuff my face. This is honestly the truth of what is about to happen right now. I have made 2 TV dinners. They're Indian. I will show you a picture right now. So that was them before I cooked them.
I probably could eat 2 frozen meals. I don't know if I'll pick on her for that, but yeah, and Anna said her making up these stories and lies to trick us and control her viewers' reactions. It doesn't matter because she is still stuck in life at 500 pounds and can't trick the surgeon like her viewers or friends. Emery, these are old clips. We're revisiting Amber saying that she does have binge eating disorder.
This is them now. So this is both of them together. This is how much it is. And it doesn't stop there.
Jesus.
I also have a bag of things that I will be eating.
Oh, that's a good point. Lottie says, but that was only ×2 meals, not ×3. And that's what a binge is, apparently. So this is not a binge.
Kettle cooked mesquite barbecue chips. I won't eat all of these, but I'll probably eat a good half or 3/4 of the bag.
Okay.
I also got some ultimate chocolate chunk cookies. This comes with, I think, 3 cookies. I've actually never had these before. Yeah, it comes with 3 cookies. I'll probably eat
I've never
2.
had them before either. So what, I have to go buy them? I just don't get that mentality. I've never had this before, so, well, there's a lot of things I've never eaten before. Anyway.
Or all of them. And the last thing I got, which this is one of my go-tos, is a milk chocolate bar.
Wait, Kayla says proof that she plans this. Chatty Jessie said, eating to discomfort, guilt about overeating, eating more than a typical person would are all symptoms of BED. I don't know. I feel like she has no idea what typical looks like. I mean, she hasn't dated or had friends really with an average weight, right? Her current girlfriend is kind of an average weight, but she's been gaining, so she's probably eating more than you. Like, Amber just has no idea.
And eat all this, and I'm going to remind myself, oh, it's okay, I'm 27 years old. I'm binging my life away. Oh, disease this, disease that. All while feeling completely blissfully happy, but also guilty and disgusted. This is the truth. This happens almost every single day.
Oh, she says this happens every day. Ay, ay, ay. Sleeping Hen points out, binging for me was emptying the house. Going out and buying a binge is what makes it weird to me. Plus, she needs, like, you know how Amber rolls. It's like, it's not even like she impulsively goes to the store, right? It's a well-planned thing. She gets nice and dressed for it. She actually leaves the house, right? It's like an event for her. So, anyway.
When I first wake up, okay in the middle of the day, a wreck. An absolute wreck about 7 hours later. I don't know how to control myself. This is one of the main reasons why I need to see a therapist. And I'm just being real.
All right, well, she told the truth. Did you guys hear that? This is old. Like, she was 27. So how many years? This must have been 5 years ago she said it. I mean, she was able to be honest back then. She just admitted that she just can't control herself. Well, this is the point. Lottie points out Amber's only hurting herself by being dishonest. Kay said it feels more like food addiction, a carefully planned, thought out bender. I mean, that's what I think too, but look, I'm not an expert in any of this. The only thing I'm an expert at is probably keeping track of Amberlynn's truths or half-truths.
Being raw. So many people are like, what do you eat on a binge? This type of stuff. This is exactly what I eat. I've never in my life ate that much in one sitting.
I'm going to be doing a lot of emotional eating, and I already know it's going to happen because I have some food in front of me. So
I can't.
I kind of want to make this video to show you guys how it is for me on a day where I just do not care. I want to eat all my feelings. I want to binge. I feel possessed for the whole day, like I don't care, like I'm not myself kind of.
Yeah, I mean, Cats and Bats said, isn't binging more impulsive? Because, yeah, this is very carefully planned. So, guys, I actually, like I said, I just don't know. I just don't know. Donnie said, a true product of the system. It's sad. It's a good point. I mean, the thing is, they make this junk food addictive on purpose. So for somebody who kind of has addiction in them, they'll be especially, in my view, I would say, I'm not an expert, but in my view, someone with an addictive personality is more prone to getting super addicted to the addictive foods. So, anyway.
Like, I'm on the outside watching myself. And I just wanted to show you guys kind of what that looks like for me. I'm going to show you guys the first thing I'm going to eat. So, I ordered Mexican food.
Imagine eating this first thing. I just started rubbing my stomach. Like, come on, that's way too much. Junix said, the NHS says this, binges are often planned in advance, usually done alone, and may include, quote, special binge foods. You may feel guilty or ashamed after binge eating, but doesn't everybody feel a little guilty after they overeat? Or do I have binge eating disorder and I don't know it? I mean, I just had what did I feel guilty doing? No, guilty-ish. Obviously, I slept fine that night, but I got, Erica was getting the kids' pizza, and I ordered one. But the pizza place makes surprisingly delicious vegan pizza. Like, they have vegan cheese, and, I never asked what it was that they used, but it's literally it's a normal pizzeria. It's the best, and I get the best vegan pizza I've ever had. So, and I put like onions, peppers, mushrooms, like it was olives. It was so good. I mean, I felt guilty-ish. I wish I didn't eat it. Maybe guilty isn't the word. It's like I wish I ate something else maybe. Anyway,
the chips, Mexican rice, and we have some tamales. Honestly, this
That's
looks
a lot.
freaking delicious. So I am super
Okay, now
pumped.
what I love about this, the only thing I love about this is this plate. I want this plate. I probably said the same thing when I reacted to this in the past. I love like that kind of pattern with like the white with blue, like it's so pretty, flowers. It's such a shame it's got such a greasy mess on it.
I'm gonna watch a TV show while I eat this and numb all my feelings. So here I go. Okay.
Interesting. Astronaut Cat said yes. Amber's more susceptible to addictions genetically, and also her tendencies makes her not want to deprive herself of any pleasures. It's almost like she feels like she deserves it. You know what I mean? But deserve what? More weight gain? More grease in your arteries? Like, I deserve it. Okay.
So this is how much I've left of this. And the rice. I did eat some chips. So it has been no more than a minute since I stopped eating my food. And I have candy. I have Twix. I have Snickers. I have a caramel.
So, yeah, Little Mel said there, she admitted to blocking out feelings. This video was very jarring, Jamie. Thank you for sending. You sent this to me, right? This is like, I don't know.
Milky Way and a regular Milky Way. So I will show you guys exactly how many I choose to eat. Each pack of these has 6 in them, so you guys will be able to tell how many I've eaten.
Jesus, I can't. Like, this is
left, so I'm gonna eat some of those.
Well, Eloise said if I were ashamed, I would not be filming it and putting it on the internet. That's a good point. Well, I love caramel too, Key Scribbles, but you know what? Like, a Little Mel said she does not have BED. She's an addict. I don't know like I said, I'm not an expert in any of this. I wish I were. The only thing I know anything about is losing weight and keeping it off, and that's it. I do not think I have a disorder myself, so I don't know nothing about, look. Megan said she's an addict. And weed, Dad, that's another, I do have one addiction. Sleeping Hen, thank you for pointing that out.
So,
oh my God.
I ended up having all of the Twix.
These videos with like binging, it just kind of makes me kind of sick, or like, I had to stop watching Tammy Lemon because of it, because Tammy Lemon shows or she has, I don't know if she has recently, she shows what she eats in it. I can't, I can't, it's hard for me to watch.
A lot of people seem to be confused with my whole BED story, diagnosed situation, because I know there are a lot of people who are like so confused. They're like, how come 1 minute you have it, 1 minute you don't?
Right.
I don't binge in the definition that they say, like 3 times the amount of food you normally eat. Like,
You've never
done that.
Never.
And people are
never. So this video is her doing that, basically. So all of this, the Dove bars, the Indian food, like she's never eaten 3 times what a normal person eats. Right, exactly. Sea Life's Beauty said Tammy Lemon eats 3 tubs in Ben and Jerry's. It just makes me so sad.
Work saying like how binging is like you get so desperate you eat the condiments.
Ooh, there's Chantal going ahead and doing that. There's not. That was funny. Thank you for the super chat, Danny. She said, BED or not, she is clearly not ready for weight loss surgery. I think that's the point of this video. She still believes the delusion that it will fix her. Right. Because Amber still thinks she needs the surgery to be able to... I'm assuming... this is what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that everything got put off a year because Amber demonstrated that she won't be easy... She can't follow the directions very easily. That's what I'm assuming. I have no idea why else a weight loss surgery clinic that's entire purpose is to perform weight loss surgery won't give weight loss surgery to someone with the money for it. What other reason could there be? You guys can enlighten me in the chat. I don't know.
I've never done that. I only ever want to eat like junk.
Do you guys remember this? Welcome to the Elite Vlog, Mia Monster. Oh, poor Amber. Poor Amber, just no control with the crappy Chips Ahoy. I remember watching that. I remember reacting to this, and I was like, "Really? You relapsed on Chips Ahoy? You couldn't think of a better cookie?"
I just don't feel like I binge. And
I know the music is amazing.
I'm just starting to like see it more clearly now because like I don't think I've ever wanted to look further deeper into, hey, is this binging or is this just a food addiction? I never wanted to take the time to do that. So it was always just so much easier. It was just so much easier to just be like, yeah, I binge. It was like denial, you know? It's just a lot easier to say that instead of like, no, what's really going on? You know, I was just trying to fall onto something. And by doing that, I have actively ruined my future. It's easy to sit there and be like, yeah, I eat a large quantity of food and I feel guilty afterwards. You know, it sounds like binge eating. But realistically,
I just don't think that, Garlic said addicted to gluttony. I kind of just don't see what the point is of like her sitting around and wondering all this and attempting to diagnose herself when she has a team of professionals helping her. I kind of don't get it. I mean, I really think all of this was triggered because she was unable to follow some kind of direction. And Amber's struggling to grapple with that right now. That's what I think happened. I don't know what you guys think happened. But she's struggling because it is ultimately, whether she's got binge eating disorder or an addiction or whatever, it's ultimately her responsibility to follow the instructions. And she's struggling with that. Which I think is it's like a first step in an addiction program sort of thing that she's dealing with right now. The whole it's my responsibility to let go and get help kind of deal. She really struggles with that, and she really wants to put it on herself to diagnose, to treat, to come up with the eating plan and all of it. She insists on being in charge. She cannot let go. So that's what I think. I'm not sure what you guys think. Maybe it is binge eating. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway.
I eat a large quantity of food because that's how I've been since I was a child. I just eat large portions. And I feel guilty afterwards because I don't like being fat. So I'm very mad at myself because I feel like I exaggerated my food issues because I was in such denial that I exaggerated my food issues when I first started seeing a psychologist because I thoroughly believed that I had binge eating.
Right, because you're unable to take responsibility for it. You wanted to place the blame on a different disorder. I mean, I think that's what's going on. I don't know, but right. Nobody knows BED like Amber does. That's right, Jamie. Oh, somebody said something I wanted to reply to. Skokin said she will sadly succumb to her addiction without ever taking responsibility for it. It will always be because of something else. Chatty said her food issues were a negative coping skill she used to survive her childhood trauma. If she saw that and acknowledged she no longer needs that support, it would be freeing for her. Ay, ay, ay. I think Amber is struggling with, like I said, the whole taking responsibility thing. Because the way I see it, even if she does have BED, it's still her responsibility to deal with it. And I think that she struggles with that. That first step. Whatever. Anyway.
I'm just proud of myself, even though, trust me, I feel guilty for binging because it's not me when I'm binging. Like, Becky has been there when I binge, and she tries to help me. Sorry. And, like, I get mad. I got mad because obviously I don't drive.
God, poor Becky. Poor... Kivette said, do we think she is thinking her doctors watch these videos? I don't know, but gosh, I don't know. Anna said, I think getting off the internet would help. It would humble her. Well, I think because she refuses to be humbled, she won't get off the internet. The internet is what fuels her ego. So anyway, so here's Amber admitting that she's mean to people who don't give her the food she wants.
And I don't even know if this is something I want to be honest about, but it's like, I just get very angry if I don't get my way during a binge, and I feel like I'm being possessed by somebody because it's not who I am. And I remember after the binge, which was, I regret it, but I remember after the binge, Becky was like, you were really mean to me because I kept saying no. And I was like, I don't even remember that. I'm not like that, like when I'm not binging.
Yeah, okay. No, Erica's not watching memes in the other room, the vegan pill. She's talking to someone, but anyway. Megan said it was never the binge monster. It was just Amber. Stop trying to deflect. Well, my point is that even if it's the binge monster, she's still got to deal with it before her surgery because she's got to be able to follow instructions. I really feel like it's that simple. I feel like I'm not sure if it matters why she can't follow instructions. I feel like she's getting hung up on that. It doesn't matter. Am I wrong? Anyway.
Do you get what I mean? And I just feel bad, and it's like, I don't know, like, I'm upset that I...
Look at Becky now. Becky had to deal with all this. Like, none of this, no offense, like, none of this is Becky's problem. Like, none of this is, like, why did Becky have to deal with all this? God, no wonder Becky gained weight. She was in... Alright, Professional Killjoy said, she said Becky never helped her, but when she tried, like here, she got her head bitten off. Like... Like, she also said that Becky didn't support her, but here she is admitting that she yelled at Becky when she tried to support her. Like... Anyway.
That, but then it's like, I'm also proud that it's only been twice this. Let me tell you right now, I hate food.
ending was gold. I hate food. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think Becky was the monster of the vegan pill. Well, that's a good point. Abby points out Becky could have broken up with her a long time ago, though. To be fair, like I don't know what was exactly going on with their relationship, but she seemed like Amber really seemed to have Becky kind of under her thumb a little bit. I think you guys can agree. Like Amber was paying for her home, for her car, for her food, for all of it. And Amber wasn't like she made Becky quit her job to take care of her, so she had no money of her own. And then what I thought was really effed up after Amber isolated her and put her in that position, when Becky broke up with her, she's like, you have to pay half the rent now. That is so, like, I can't. And the community seemed kind of split at that point. Some people thought, well, Becky should be paying rent. She should have a job. And others, like me, we thought that was way manipulative of Amber to do. I can't help but see Becky as some kind of victim in this situation. Many of you don't agree with me, but that's what I feel. Yeah, I can imagine how vicious Amber is being told no to, Haley. I mean, we just got a glimpse of it, and this is just one time that we know of where Amber admitted to it. We don't know what goes on all the other times. And how long is Winifred going to put up with that? Yeah, Becky did try breaking up with her in 2019 when she was going through the diabetes diagnosis. I do remember that. And then Amber kind of like just said no. And Becky just... But what could Becky have done? Picked up Amber and removed her from the home? Like, what could Becky have done? I mean, think about it. She was kind of stuck with her at that point. Like, you need equipment to move Amber out of your house at that point. Like, what could Becky have done? She was bedbound at that time. She was really stuck with her. Ursinate said, even though I do think Becky should have planned better, so it could be a clean split. It's so hard when you're going through it in the moment, though. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like Becky, since 2019, Becky was wanting to break up with Amber for a while, right? So, it's like, when she finally did it, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it wasn't clean, maybe it could have been better, but when you're in the moment, guys, and you're in a situation you just gotta get out of, sometimes in some situations, it can't be totally clean, you know? Pudge Like Fudge said, my ex used to stop me from breaking up with him by convincing me no one will love me and not treat me as good as him. I don't know how, but it always puts me back in that relationship. Well, that's the thing. Like, you were in a vulnerable place. Like, there's a certain type of person that takes advantage of people with low self-esteem. They see that weakness and they take advantage of it and they exploit it. There is people out there like that. So, and Amber's one of those people, it looks like. Thing is I'm not sure how much Winifred is going to put up with it. That's the only thing. Chatty Jesse said, but Becky probably did enjoy not having to work and all the shopping they did. I mean, they were always buying shirts and stuff. It was probably fun in the beginning. That's the thing. It was probably a nice relief for Becky because if you recall, she had like a really annoying job before she met Amber, and that's another thing Matt points out. Becky was also dealing with her mother's passing. God, and then she had to deal with Amber's cancer, and like, come on, poor Becky. Like, what are you gonna do? Break up with someone who's going through cancer? Like, Becky was stuck, guys. Oh, I'm sure she's yelled at Winifred, Jenny. I mean, we haven't seen it, but I'm sure the frustration is there. Anyway. Little Mel said abuse is weird. They use the fun things to make up for the bad stuff. Absolutely. Or maybe that's how they can trap you. Yeah, maybe that's how the fun stuff, that's how they get you during the golden period, I guess. You know what I mean? Right, and Becky was also a viewer slash fan. Exactly, Junix. It was so... In my opinion, there was a power imbalance. And that's all I'm going to say. In my opinion. A lot of people see it the other way with Becky, and I get it. But I definitely see a power imbalance went on there. And I feel bad for her, and she's probably still dealing with the aftermath now. Becky, she's going to be dealing with this psychologically for a while, I think. Patterns of behavior. That's what I'm talking about, Matt Simmer. I'm trying not to diagnose here, but we're talking about patterns of behavior, okay? Time Pond said, Becky always said that she was her family's caretaker, and in the beginning of their relationship with Amber, she said she felt more free. Right, she didn't have to work like she was. Amber was more able in the beginning, like... It was probably, Amber probably roped her right the friggin', poor Becky. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, Meow said Amber made Becky rush into dating in the first place. Well, Amber needed a place to live, so... I don't know, guys. I'm sorry I didn't react to Amber's new video, and I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even click on it because I'm gonna be honest. All I care about is her weight loss surgery at this point. That's all I care about. This has been, excuse me. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, tell Zach. I watch him every night. Thank you so much. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with it. This is literally all no, trust me. This isn't the only thing I care about right now, okay? But in Amberland, this is all I care about. This is it. Because I have been watching her all these friggin' years. I've gone through my own weight loss watching Amber. I've been maintaining it. I've been so sick of watching Amber grapple with the same friggin' excuses and problems over and over again. I don't know why I got emotionally wrapped up in this somewhat. I don't know. But now I'm into it. And this is it. This is all I care about. Jamie points out it's a terrible video. Thank you. I'm not watching it. I don't care. I want to know what goes on. I need to know about this meeting that apparently happened. Why do I care? I don't know. Maybe I'm distracting myself from other issues. Actually, I'm positive that's what it is. But I gotta know what happens with this. I refuse to accept that she's not having weight loss surgery. I can't accept this. My heels are dug in deep. Guys, I'm going through my own... I gotta know what's going on. Okay? For those of you curious, my lip is still numb. Actually, this whole side of my face is right now, so that's frustrating. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, because it's kind of like my only, I don't know if I want to take, steroids because of this, because it's not that bad. I feel like taking steroids is worse than just having a numb face right now, so I'm kind of just dealing with it. I'm kind of just dealing with it. Yeah, well, that's another thing. Garlic said watching trains wreck. Guys, I've been watching trains wreck. I've been watching markets crash. I've been watching trillions of dollars evaporate. Like, yes, I need a win in the Amberverse, okay? I just want this, maybe it's emotional at this point. It could just be, I'm dealing with, this numb thing and it's like personal for an unrelated reason psychologically. I don't know. Garlic said smoke something. I will when I'm done, but anyway. Oh, this will probably last maybe a week or two, Skokin. I don't know. I haven't had a relapse in literally years, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Michelle, you joined the membership. Welcome. What's today? Is today Tuesday? I don't even know what day it is. Anna said, look for wins somewhere else. I need it. God. So Marigold said the new video that I'm skipping, they said the video is a waste of time. No eating, no exercise, just socks. Does anyone else have socks that keep going missing? Is that just me? I know I've complained about this before. God, that was so nice, Michelle, to gift all those memberships. Which means since I have all the new members, I got to have a member stream soon. God, that's a lot of memberships. Yeah, I need to have a new member stream. So, what's today? Wednesday? Why am I blanking? Why? I saw that, Michelle. Thank you so much for gifting all those memberships, guys. I gotta come through with something new, so I'll let you guys know on the community tab. I assume I'm not going live tomorrow, so maybe we can have a nice cozy member stream for all these new members. Pudge like Fudge said I'm missing one single sock and I'm losing my mind. I'm missing more than one, that's for sure. Jeez. Alright guys, well I guess I'm gonna wrap this up. I wish I were a little more what's the word? I wish I were more I wish I were more excited. I wish I were more excited, but Bobby asked, how do we get in on these memberships? There's no join button if you guys are watching this on your iPhones. It doesn't work on iOS. You have to do it in a browser on your phone. If you're watching these on a phone, there's a join button. I have no idea why it's not in iOS. It's really, really frustrating. Oh, Hildy, I'm sorry you missed it. But, like I said, I think I'm going to have a member stream tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe we can have another cozy wash day because, do I have my new stuff here? Guess what I got? I got a new wash day in the mail. I'm trying Curlsmith. So, this is next. The Hydro Style Flexi Jelly. Oh, Professional Killjoy said, happy birthday. My birthday's not till June. Oh, it's Cool Mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Cool Mom. Alright, guys, so I think I'm going to have a member stream soon, so keep an eye on your community tabs. And other than that, I'll be live around noon the next time Amberlyn uploads, if it's not another ridiculous upload again. And that's about it, guys, so I will see you soon. I hope you have a good... Oh, it's Monday. I thought it was Tuesday. Huh. Guys, I'm so lost. I've been doing nothing but watch the news for days. All weekend. Alright, guys, I hope you have a great day.